Okay, good morning, Cadre. Here today for another bad blade video. The snow delayed me during the week. I've had this ready for a couple of days now, but when you wake up and you got to deal with snow, longer commute times to work, etc., I still want to shave every day, but I have to do it, I don't have time to be in front of the camera, so to speak. So it is snowing again today. It snowed last night, snowing now. But I don't have to, it's a Saturday, I don't have anywhere I gotta be. I'm gonna be home all day. Promised family I'm gonna cook them breakfast. So we're gonna do the shave and then I'm gonna go take care of that and then we'll get everything uploaded. But today, we're also gonna do a new soap, and the reason why I'm okay with that is because of the ingredients. If you read the ingredients on the soap, it's tallow, shea butter, castor oil. So it's all like, it's like that, I don't want to say that common recipe because everybody tweaks it a little bit, but I'm expecting to get at least a very good lather, at least a high tier 2 or a tier 1 soap out of this, which is good enough for this series. But the soap I'm using is from a company I've never used before, Lakewood, and it's Mr. Powell's Mellow Honey Mash, and it is a whiskey, honey, and aged wood, and it smells awesome. It smells just like a nice whiskey. But the blade we're going to use today is Lord, and there are 5 Lord blades that they have. They have Lord Super Stainless, they've got Lord Super Chrome, Lord Platinum, and then this one is their Captain Lord blade, and it is the carbon steel. The 5th one I actually don't have, and it is the Lord Classic Stainless, and it looks just like this packaging, but it's green. So I'm going to use these Lord blades over the course of the next few episodes, and I'll probably see if I can't figure out a way to get some of the green blades, and we'll put them in here too. But the one that got drawn, that triggered this, was the Lord Super Stainless. So I actually had a 10-pack of them. I've used these before. This is my second 10-pack actually. I like them, so I'll have to check out their actual website. I didn't do that, but Lord comes in packaging like this. Open it up. Just a nice single wrapping paper, a thick paper though, and it says Lord Super Stainless on it. Same on the back. So I do have my timeless razor here. We'll get it all loaded up and we will get ready to begin our shave. I'm using my Maggard synthetic brush today, so nothing special. Okay, I'm going to pause you guys, build the lather, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got a really nice face lather from that soap. It's got a nice sheen, it's very slick, really cushiony, so I'm really excited about this. But let's get back to the blade here. If you want to know more about the soap, I'll put it up in my journal. So this is the Lord Super Stainless, the blue packaging blade. These are made in Egypt, and one of the things that I found that was interesting is that back in the earlier years of the 60s, 70s, this company was actually part of Wilkinson Sword Company in the UK version of it. And then in 1981, Wilkinson Sword restructured and sold, and the new company that kind of formed out of it and split off and took the Egypt plants was Lord. So that's kind of a little bit of their history there. So they've actually been in blade making for a long time. They learned from Wilkinson Sword, which is considered some of the better blades out there on the market. So we should see, should be a decent enough shave, I hope. I like Lord blades. I've used them before. I've never had any problems with them really. But now that we're more focused on identifying, the ins and outs of a blade, let's see how it performs, especially compared to some other blades I've been using. I've noticed that I've been leaning more towards blades with coatings. I've been getting higher rankings from me. Now remember, shark blades are also made in Egypt. A very little bit of minor tugging when I get to this portion of my neck and I have to tilt the razor to continue at the right angle. Very, very minor. But that would lead me to believe that this blade is not quite as sharp as some other ones that I use. But it's plenty smooth. I wanted to add some skin pulling there. Yeah, and the soap is super slick, so I'm not having any problems there. But there's definitely some minor pulling. I remember from the past, when I used these blades, they worked really well in aggressive razors. There for a while, when I had a few of them, I used them a lot in my Mule, my R41, because it performed real well there. Not the most comfortable around the chin. All right, gonna rinse and we'll be right back and we'll continue discussing this blade and we'll go into pass 2. All right, I know it's not a soap review, but I want to say I'm really impressed with this soap. The scent is fantastic. It's staying the whole time. I can still smell it. The lather is great. I just added more water just to kind of see what would happen, and it got slicker. So this is an awesome soap, guys. I know Dave in Kentucky mentioned that he lives near this place, apparently, which is Jefferson City, Tennessee. If so, get over there and ask him how come he's only making aftershave balms and not aftershave splashes. Because if he had a splash in this, I would be on it big time. This is an awesome scent. All right, so anyways, back to the blade. Let's go back to this. And I must say, I was initially a little surprised that the first pass didn't go as comfortable as I wanted. And I noticed that I didn't remove as much as I normally do on a first pass. So the blade is definitely not as sharp as what I prefer. If I compare it to the Shark stainless blade, not their chrome blade, but their stainless blade, that performed better. By a long shot. So let's talk about pricing on this blade. Pretty consistent. Amazon, Italian Barber, West Coast Shaving, all $9.99 or $10 for a 100 pack. So roughly 10 cents a blade. So this is a very budget friendly blade. And a lot of people use these blades. So if you want to buy it at Maggards right now, I'm only seeing listings available for a pack of blades. So can't really bulk buy them there. But if you wanted to try them, which I think is kind of how I ended up with some of these, is you can add them into your cart to hit free shipping. And that's how I originally amassed a lot of blades before I started this series and people sent them to me, is that I would add 5 packs, 10 packs or something like that of blades. I love the tri-blade model, but I prefer, if possible, when buying blades, to get a pack of them. But all Lord blades are very budget friendly. I hope one of these blades will end up in a 100 pack rating. But I'm going to do my best to keep each review completely separate and compare it against not each other necessarily, but the 100 pack blades. If you hear my daughter in the background, we're in the process of potty training, so. She's out there probably pitching a fit. So, all right. Get a little bit of water on my fingers and feel where we're at. Okay. Need a little bit of cleanup. Not a lot. The second pass went better, actually. I'll say that, but still some pulling. Still not as smooth as I would appreciate or like. I think somebody's using this blade for that February challenge that KJ is doing. I'm behind on the videos big time. I watched a couple of them during the week, but work has changed some processes and I am just so behind and I don't have as much time at my desk. I'm on a lot of conference calls now. I don't have as much time to have them playing in the background while I'm working. And since I lost my office, I can't shut the door and have them playing in the background either, so I have to have headphones on. And at home, I'm so focused on the kids and stuff. It's kind of difficult to sit down and do that. And I've been more focused on reading. So I'm not watching YouTube at night. I haven't watched YouTube aside from shave videos at night in weeks, just reading. And I love it that way. It's so much more relaxing and calming before I go to bed. All right, so the shave is done. It went well. Pulling, yes. Not quite as smooth as others, but I did end up with a good shave, and it will be interesting to see how the aftershave does on it. But overall, it was good. I'm already running a little long, so I'm going to pause you guys, clean up, and we'll come back for a post-shave. Okay, so let's see, aftershave here. I was thinking maybe Avon Deep Woods. Let's see. Stetson might be good. Oh, wait. Am I crazy? I don't have a choice. We're going to use Whiskey Woods by Clubman. Scent on this soap is awesome, by the way. I'm definitely going to be using this soap over the next couple days to run this soap through its paces and possibly even looking at other scents from this company. I was really impressed. And you know what? To be expected, I got the burn right here more than normal. I think that's where the blade started to burn me a little bit. So it wasn't quite as good down there. But overall, it really is a good soap, a really good blade. It performed well. Not as good as some of the other ones I'm using though, so it could get hurt in some ratings, so we'll see. But overall, it was fine. So that's the Lord Super Stainless Blue Blade. I'll look into seeing if I can pick up the green one down the road, and we'll add that one back in. But that's the shave, so thank you guys for joining. Hit us up at the Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com, and aside from that, I'll see you guys on the pages. Have a good day, guys.